just see the next question now. The question number 4 says 200 logs are stacked in the following manner. As you can see, these are the 200 logs which are stacked in this manner. 20 logs in the bottom row, 19 in the next one, 18 in the next to it, and so goes on. In how many rows are the 200 logs placed and how many logs are in the top row? So let's just start finding out the answer for this one. First of all, we can start with the things that are given to us. It says 20 logs in the bottom row. So in the bottom row we have 20, in the next one we have 19, in the next one we have 18, and so goes on. So obviously this is an arithmetic progression in which the very first term is nothing but 20 and the common difference is 19 minus 20, which is nothing but minus of 1. So A is 20 and D is given to us as minus 1. Now let if the 200 logs can be placed in the nth rows. So we can represent it as Sn is equal to 200. Sn is equal to 200. We can represent it in this formation. So we just have to find out the value of n first. So let's just calculate. We can see Sn is equal to 200, which means that n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d is actually is equal to 200. Let's just plug in all the values over here. So this would be nothing but n by 2, 2a. A is nothing but 20 plus n minus 1. Common difference is minus of 1. Further we have 200. Now again we can see we have n by 2, and further this is nothing but 40 plus of this is negative, this is minus of n plus of 1, which is nothing but is equal to 200. So let's just take the value of n towards the other side. This would be n 41 minus of n is equal to 400. Further we have this as nothing but 41 n minus of n square is equal to 400. So the quadratic equation that is forming n square minus 41 n plus of 400 is equal to 0. This is the quadratic equation that we are getting. Again we can see for this one, if we'll factorize it, it would be nothing but n square minus of 16 n minus of 25 n plus of 400 is equal to 0, and this would be n minus 16 minus 25 n minus 16 is equal to 0. It means we are getting two values of n. One is n is 16 and other is n is 25. As you can see from this, we are getting n as 16 and n as 25. Now let's just calculate n as 16 and n as 25. So if I am calculating n as 16, so hence an would be an is nothing but a plus n minus 1 into d. So this would be nothing but a16 is equal to a plus 15d. The value of a is nothing but 20 plus of 15. Common difference is minus of 1. So this would be 20 minus 15, which is nothing but is equal to 5. Now if I'll calculate n is equal to 25, n is equal to 25 means a25 is equal to a plus 24d. So this would be a25, which is nothing but a is 20 plus of 24. Common difference is minus 1. This would be a25, which is equal to 20 minus of 24, which is equal to minus 4. So definitely this value would be neglected because here we are getting the negative term. So the number of the logs in the top row obviously cannot be negative. It cannot be negative at all. So hence this is neglected, and at the end what we are getting the answer as nothing but the number of the rows in which the number of the rows having the 200 logs, because we just wanted to calculate how many rows are the 200 logs placed. So the number of the logs in which the number of the rows in which the 200 logs are placed, they are nothing but 16, and further the number of the logs in the 16th row is actually nothing but 5, is equal to 5. So this is nothing but the answer for this particular question.